Hey guys, I'm gonna grab some water real fast. Alrighty, I hope everybody is tuning in and watching. Looks like got a couple people watching. So if you are here and you're live with me, say hi so I know who I'm talking to. My name is Tiffani Higgins, if you don't know me. Uh-oh, there goes my microphone beeping in and out. Go, let's fix it. Okay. Let me know that you guys can hear me because I know my microphone just kind of went in and out for some reason. It does that every once in a while. But let me know you can hear me. And I wanted to kick off today, giving you guys an idea of what to expect during this live. Every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Time, I go live in this group called Have Your Cake and Eat It Too. And this group is full of friends who want to learn how to have their cake and eat it too. And what that means to us in our particular situation is how can you become the kind of parent that you want to be while also providing financially for your family and even building wealth for your family long term. So that's what this whole group is all about. And we do this, we accomplish this goal. We allow you to have your cake and eat it too by showing you how to become a self-employed virtual bookkeeper where you make $100 an hour or more, offering bookkeeping services to businesses that desperately need your help. And most of the students in our program have had no prior experience, no prior training, certifications, or degrees in this field. And they are able to learn this skill flawlessly and be able to provide world-class services to business owners from the comfort of their couch and at the flexible schedule that they design for their life, depending on how they want to live it and how they want to arrange their schedule based on their kids' activities or their kids' schedules. So that's what we all are here. Thank you guys so much for saying hi. It's so nice to see all of you guys on here. I never know who I'm talking to, so it's really, really exciting to see you guys all say hi. So keep the highs coming. I really appreciate it. I love, love, love to make these live sessions very interactive. So if you are tuning in to this live, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're at right now, but most importantly, please ask me questions. I love to answer questions. So I'm going to go over a little bit about our program for those that are new so you guys can understand what this is all about. And if you want to know if starting a bookkeeping business is something that's going to be for you, I'll help you determine that during this live. And then if you do decide that it is something for you, I will show you what your options are as far as getting started and how to actually get started. There's two things I want to mention before I really dive into this. First of all, I have to end our live a little bit early today. Normally we go for a full hour, but I got to hop off about 11:45 Central Time because I'm going to be interviewed on another live stream in a Facebook group for Mark Wickersham's Facebook group. And he is a very big wig with the accounting professionals and teaching people how to price their services when they offer bookkeeping, tax, and CFO stuff. So when I find out exactly when that live will be aired, I will share the link in here, but just so you guys all know, I will have to cut it short at 11:45. So if you've got questions, make sure you ask me right away. Don't wait till the end because I might not be able to get to it. The other thing I wanted to tell you is I'm also going to be talking about a new feature that we are rolling out in the Bookkeeper Academy this week, and it's called weekly EFT calls. And I'm going to go and explain to you about exactly what that is and how it's helping our students succeed. And this is one of the many, many new features that we are adding into the program that we're going to be rolling out over the next 4 to 8 weeks. And it's actually also going to help us change our pricing structure. So if you're on the fence at all about joining the Bookkeeper Academy, you have until September 15th in order to get it at this current price. So if you're curious about the pricing for our different programs, I'll send the link here in a little bit for you guys to book a call with us. But just so you know, this is the cheapest you are ever going to be able to enroll in our Bookkeeper Academy. So you have a month, a little less than a month to get in, get your finances in order, and get into the academy at the cheapest price it's ever going to be. So we are going to be raising the price on September 15th. For all of our programs. So you want to make sure that if you're interested in doing this, that you go ahead and hop on a discovery call with us and start that process so that you can make a really informed decision and maybe save a little bit on your investment as well. So before I go into the programs, before I start talking about the EFT, I'm going to scan real quick to see if I've got any questions. And again, thank you guys so much for saying hi. It's so nice to be able to see who's watching and talk to you guys. So Kayla says, first time here doing my discovery call tonight. Excited to learn more. Awesome, Kayla. This is exciting. If you have any pre-questions that you want to ask me, please let me know. I'll answer anything. Same with you, Carrie. Congratulations for your discovery call book tomorrow as well. So if you have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them as well. Let's see. Katie Medley. Hi, Katie. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Marcy says, my name is Marcy. I read your whole book and it was amazing. I am a recently single mom and was diagnosed with Crohn's. I really want and need to work from home and would like to go to the academy, but want to know the price. Really want to start, have a call for Wednesday. Awesome. Great, Marcy. I'm very familiar with Crohn's. My grandmother had Crohn's, and I've done a lot of research over the last few years about how to kind of get rid of that issue. So feel free to reach out to me if you want to talk about that separately, but I appreciate the feedback that you give me on the book. That's actually kind of where I want to start here. So I am going to share my screen so you guys can see how to get started. If you go to our website, it's stayatHomeBookkeeper.com. The first thing that you're going to see here really is our ebook. So our ebook has gotten a lot of praise. It's a very quick read. It's only about 37 pages, takes you about 90 minutes to read through the book, but it actually outlines the exact process that I went through and what changed for our family, how our lives were so positively impacted by starting a bookkeeping business. So you guys can get like a full scoop and full detail into why I did it, how I did it, and what happened when I did it. And so by reading that, you'll kind of get an idea of what that's going to look like for you and for your family as well, and to see if it's going to be right for you. So the ebook only costs $5.90. And you can grab a copy of it and read through that. There's also some actionable steps at the bottom that will, or at the end of the book, that you can do to get started on your bookkeeping business. So grab a copy of that. It'll be really helpful. You won't regret it. Most people say that it's been the best $6 that they've ever spent. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. And if you are watching this and you've read the ebook, feel free to drop a line and let us know what you thought of it. It'll help other people. So I would appreciate that. So you can go to our website. You can also click here to get signed up for text message updates. We send out only text message updates when we go live. So if you want to know before I ever go live and do these free trainings, then you can subscribe to our text messaging platform and we will send you a text and let you know. You can read a little bit more about the academy and about my family. We also have a link to check out all of our past Tuesday free live webinars. And these are all listed on here with topics. So if you ever want to know about a certain topic or something of that nature, or see a live that's geared specifically towards like eliminating debt, or the power of a bookkeeping business, how to price your services, things like that. Those are all listed on there as well. So you can go back and rewatch any of those. We also have quite a few students that have come on and they have been sharing their stories, and you can see what it's been like for other people that have gone through the academy as well. And next week, you guys are definitely going to want to watch your emails because next week we're going to have a really special live. All of the student mentors are going to be coming on and doing an actual webinar. So you'll be able to register for the webinar and hop on with them and ask all of the student mentors any questions that you have. So down here is like a list of success stories, video interviews that I did with students that have gone through the academy over the last 2 years. And a lot of these students have not only followed in my footsteps and graduated from the academy with an amazing bookkeeping business and a completely transformational life experience, but now they've come back and they actually work for the academy as well. And they inspire and coach and help new members reach the same level of success that they had. So you're going to get a chance next week to talk to them exclusively on a Zoom webinar. We're also going to stream it live in the group, but if you want to talk to the student mentors, you can hop on that webinar and actually get to ask all of these ladies personal questions. So you can click here to check out their interviews if you want to see what their stories are like, and then ask them some updated questions from there. That would be awesome. So we also have, let me just double check real quick. Oh, my page refreshed. We also have a really awesome calculator on our website that will show you how much money that you need to make and how many clients that you need in order to replace that. So let's say you're wanting to quit your corporate job or your 9-to-5. Maybe you're a teacher and you don't want to go back to school, or maybe you're a nurse and you're being, having some strict things being imposed on you, or maybe you just want to be home more with your kids and have a flexible life. Maybe you want to travel. There's a million reasons why you may want to leave your corporate job. And so this calculator can tell you how quickly and how easily it's going to be to replace that money. So let's say you're making about $5,000 a month right now as your take-home pay. In order to replace that and be able to leave your 9-to-5, you only need about 10 small clients to make that happen. So to put that into perspective, there's about 16 to 22 million businesses that are in operation in the US alone every single year, and you only need 10 of them to be able to quit your job and not have to struggle financially. Another thing to put into perspective is how much time it's going to take you to do the work for those clients. So let's say you get all 10 in the first month. The very first month you get all 10. So at first, the first probably 2 months, sometimes 3 months, when you're getting used to new clients, it'll take you a little bit more in the higher range to actually get everything caught up from the prior months and get yourself into a system and a flow. So it'll take you about 16, 17 hours a week to do just the actual bookkeeping work for those 10 clients. But once you hit that 2 to 3 month time frame, you've got everything caught up and things are working efficiently and you're in a system, then it actually only takes you about 10 hours a week to do all the work for those 10 clients. So if you are making $5,000 a month and you're working more than 10 hours a week to get that income, you will likely benefit from having a bookkeeping business, even if you do this on the side. So if you've got an extra 10 hours a week and you want to invest into your bookkeeping business, then you can make $5,000 a month once you get up to your 10 clients. So it's an incredibly profitable and lucrative business to get into, and there's very, very little overhead expenses. And most of the ones that are optional. There's very, very few expenses at all for a bookkeeping business, which is amazing. So play around with this calculator if you guys want to see how much you actually have to work in a bookkeeping business to make the kind of money you want to make. As an example, I was making over $200,000 a year, and I was working less than 40 hours a week, and I had no team members, and I was homeschooling 2 middle schoolers. I had a preschooler, and I was nursing twin infants and doing all of that. So you can definitely do this and you can do it at whatever level that you desire. So even if you only want to work 10 hours a week, you could still make $5,000 a month, or maybe you only want to make $3,000 a month right now because you want to focus on raising your kids, having more babies, whatever it is you want to do, traveling. How would you like to work 6 hours a week instead? So there's a lot of flexibility here. And I did make a comment that there's 16 to 22 million businesses in the US alone. We also have coaches that are in the UK and Canada on our team as well. So if you are tuning in and you are from the UK or Canada, you are also welcome to join our academy as well. We also have a student from New Zealand and from Australia. So those are options as well too, as we build out those country offerings. So feel free to play around with this calculator and let us know if you have any questions. We will be happy to answer them. Okay, so the next thing, how to get started. Everyone wants to know, once they learn, heck yeah, this sounds amazing. This is right for me and my family. I really think we should do this. How do we get started? So there are 3 different main programs that we have right now. However, I will say what I really recommend doing is booking a call with our team. So I'm going to put the link in here. If we haven't already gotten it in there, let me go ahead and I can paste it in there. Okay, so we really prefer if you guys schedule a call with us. We like to talk to you and make sure that we're giving you the best information for your situation and which program is going to be best for you. We also want to make sure that we fully explain all of the details and everything that is in each one of these options so you can make an informed decision. And this is the reason why we don't really put it all out on here, because there is a lot to consider between what is important for you and your family and your goals and what we have to offer. So we do prefer talking to you on the phone. We don't care if you have kids in the background. We all work from home with our kiddos, no big deal. We just ask that you come to the call and that you are attentive and open to hearing all of the different options that we've got, and we'll help you make an informed decision on the best course of action for your family. So I will give you an overview of what the 3 main programs are, though, so you guys can have an idea. Real quick, though, I'm going to look and see if we've got any more questions. Dawn says, do you have to take the whole program? I'll explain that here in a second. I have years experience, just need to learn the marketing part. Okay. Yes, we do recommend that even though you may have some bookkeeping, accounting experience, that you do still enroll in our entire program, because what we have found is that there's a lot more to building a business than just needing to learn marketing skills. There's a ton more that we can help you with, even if you do already have bookkeeping experience. Another thing to consider too is we do hire from within. So our student mentor team is only built from the people that have gone through our academy. So if you do join and you have experience, you'll likely get pulled in to become one of our student mentors if you choose to. So, but there are so many other things that you will run into as a business owner outside of just having some basic accounting experience. I worked with Quickbooks for 20 years. I also worked in a CPA firm for 4 years before starting my business, and I had an accounting degree and a CPA license, and none of that really prepared me for having my bookkeeping business. So even though you have some of the basic skills, you are still going to have so much support and learn a ton from our Bookkeeper Academy, and avoid making a lot of costly mistakes that I made when I started out going alone. So hopefully that answered your question, Dawn. Kara says she loved the book. Thank you so much. Melanie says, just finished your book and really want to get into the academy. I'm recently single and I missed so much when my boys were little and don't want to make that same mistake with my 3 grandkids. Yes, I totally relate to that. I wish I started my bookkeeping business when my 3rd child was born, and I struggled so much when my older 2 kids were little. I either missed out on all things related to finances, no savings, living with 2 cents in my account, just struggling financially in order to stay home with them, or I had to work nonstop and didn't get to do the things that I wanted to do with my kids. So I totally relate. And that is the reason we started this academy, to give parents and grandparents that freedom that they deserve, freedom from financial control, freedom from time control. You can do whatever you want with your life now, because you not only have the financial means to do it, but you have the flexibility to set your own schedule. And that is so liberating, and it's so huge and so important. And we love to give that to people. Let's see. Eileen wants to know, what are the pros and cons of each of the programs in a nutshell? Okay, I'll do that real quick before I dive into the meat of it. So the pros and cons, we have the bookkeeping course. The bookkeeping course is a DIY course, and it walks you through everything you need to know to get started with a home-based business, even if you have no experience. The pros to the bookkeeping course is that it is all self-paced. You get forever access to it, and it's very simple and straightforward and easy for people to follow. Another pro of the bookkeeping course is the investment is much smaller. A con of the bookkeeping course is that there is no accountability. There is no one to turn to if you have questions that come up outside of the coursework. And there is no practical, real world, hands-on experience that you can hold on to when you're in the bookkeeping course. So when things come up, questions come up, you have to figure it out yourself. You have to research. You have to sift through the thousands of pages on Google that give you various different answers, and to try to determine which one is right. And then you have to deal with that anxiety and that nervousness, wondering if you're making the right decision. That's the downside to the bookkeeping course. The pro to the Bookkeeper Academy is the flip side of that. You get access to everything in the bookkeeping course. You get forever access to that, and you get access to that for free if you join the Bookkeeper Academy. But you also get the peace of mind knowing that someone from our team is going to have your back 24/7. And if you have any questions at all around growing this business, starting it, operating it, answering questions from clients, quoting clients, marketing, literally anything you can think of, from starting a bookkeeping business to scaling it, we will help you in the Bookkeeper Academy. The support in there is like no other program there is. I'm in a lot of coaching programs myself, and I work with a lot of other coaches, and I've never seen a program offer as much as we do. And our whole intent is to turn this coaching program into an actual trade school that's going to be an alternative for people instead of going to college. Another pro of the Bookkeeper Academy versus going to college and learning this skill and getting an actual accounting degree or a bookkeeping certificate is the fact that you're going to learn the same skills, but you're also going to learn a lot more skills that are actually going to be applicable to real life situations. Growing as a person and learning skills that will not only help you in a bookkeeping business, but in many different business ventures to come and in your personal life. And you're going to graduate from the Bookkeeper Academy making $100,000 a year, and in 12 months, depending on your goals. Everyone's goals are different. Some people don't care to go that fast. Other people want to keep it as a small side hustle, but it is set up to help you do that if you're all in. And if you graduate with a bookkeeping certificate, you're going to have some basic knowledge with zero real world application and no support, no guidance, and you will know nothing about owning and operating a business or marketing or anything of that nature, talking to clients, or even doing actual bookkeeping work for actual real clients. My accounting degree gave me the basic fundamentals, but it did not prepare me in any way to have a bookkeeping business. So our Bookkeeper Academy is not only going to teach you guys the basics of bookkeeping, but it's going to teach you how to have an amazing business and how to run it properly and how to actually really make over $100 an hour. Most of our students make $100 an hour or more. And then once you join the Elite Mastermind, if you so desire to continue growing your business, we will show you how to build a team, learn CFO skills, transform your business, into an empire and basically learn how to make $300 to $500 an hour as you're running your team. So the Bookkeeper Academy has a ton of pros. I can't think of a single con to the Bookkeeper Academy other than the only con would be this isn't a get rich quick scheme. There is no magic pill or easy button. You still have to do the work, and we will provide guidance around every aspect of doing the work, but you actually have to step out of your comfort zone and follow the steps in order to actually see results. But that is a con in every situation of your life. So as long as you're willing to do that, there really isn't any drawbacks at all. Let's see what else we got. Marcy says, you gave me a few examples about the websites and said use QuickBooks. Is this easiest and quickest to use and learn? Yes, we do teach QuickBooks online. It is the easiest and quickest program to use and the most efficient, and that is what helps you maintain that $100 per hour rate that you're going to get with your clients. Sherry just scheduled her call with Eileen for tomorrow. Awesome. Great. Sherry, that's exciting. You are in for a treat. Love it. Eileen is awesome, and she's actually heading up one of the new benefits that I'm going to talk about here in a quick second. So make sure you guys stay tuned to hear more about that. So our Elite Mastermind is the program that our students can graduate into, or you can start directly in the Elite Mastermind if you have the goals to take your business to a full-time gig, something to be able to have a team, hire friends, family, or other people to help you run your business so you don't actually have to do all the work. So you can make an unlimited amount of money with the Elite Mastermind and the tactics that we teach you in there. And we are currently helping our students learn how to be rockstar CFOs and be able to charge $4,000, $5,000, and $6,000 per month per client instead of $300 to $500 for bookkeeping. So we teach you how to do that. We are also working with our students very closely on how to build an actual team and hire full-time team members that are going to really help you expedite your business to success and be able to have the flexibility that you really want, be able to travel, be able to work 2 days a week instead of 5 if you want to do that. And you can make $500 an hour once you've got the systems in place with your team. So we help you do that. Sounds crazy. I know to a lot of you, it may sound absolutely crazy to be able to fathom that kind of money, but I promise you it is true and it is happening for our students. And book a call with us though, and we can help you determine what makes the most sense for you and where you're at in your stage of life. So we can put you in the right program that's going to work for you. So I didn't really go into a lot of the features of the Bookkeeper Academy yet. I will go ahead and do that now. And then I'll also segue right into the new feature, the new benefit that we've added that is rolling out now. It's already in place. And anyone that is going to join the Bookkeeper Academy before the price goes up on September 15th is going to get access to all of this new feature for free. So it's a new feature that's going to be added that is changing the investment. But if you get in before the investment goes up, you're going to get access to this for an entire year for free. So you definitely want to tune in to hear what that feature is. And I'm going to be talking about it in about 5 minutes. So just bear with me here. So the Bookkeeper Academy comes with access to all of our coursework, the bookkeeping course, but everything, all the other coursework that we've created, our quoting tool that helps you quote clients, our payroll basics for bookkeepers course, that kind of stuff. So all of our prior Zoom calls have been transcribed and they're searchable by keyword in our library of resources. Bookkeeper Academy students have access to all of that for free. They also get 12 full months of support in our academy and to help with every aspect of getting your business off the ground, to help you reach $100,000 in annual revenue for your bookkeeping business by the time you graduate. That is our goal. Depending on your goals, we can help you reach each individual goal as well. So some people may not be wanting to go all in at that rate, but you are set up for success to be able to graduate making $100,000 a year. We do have weekly Zoom calls with our team, lots of weekly Zoom calls. I believe we've got one or two of them on Monday. We have a Tuesday, 2 Tuesday calls. In addition to this one, we have Wednesday call, Thursday call, Friday calls. So we've got calls at every different time of the day. We have open office hour calls, which are like Q&A. You can come in there and you can ask any question that you want. We have brand new students that come on those calls. We also have older students that have been in there for 3, 4, 5 months that come on there. So the questions can vary from like difficulty level, but it's really helpful to hear what other people are asking, and you learn a lot from those calls. And also during those calls, you can request a private breakout room with one of our student mentors. If you ever need to ask a super client sensitive question, or you need to share your screen, we can break off into a private Zoom room so we can help you with a specific question or a specific issue that you're having with your client's books. So you never have to do anything alone. You never have to guess. You know that you're doing an awesome job for your clients. So we offer that option 3 times a week right now. Probably going to be adding a couple more of those calls here soon as well. We do a weekly mindset call where we help you with goal setting, help you get in the right state of mind to be able to talk to clients and quote clients, and help you just with encouraging you to work on some mental roadblocks that might be in your way, keeping you from success, not only in this business, but maybe also in your personal life. So we do that too. And we also have a book club that we do every month on books that have really helped our Academy members and our student mentors achieve success faster. So we work on that kind of stuff as well. And this is all optional things that can be done in your free time, and very, very helpful and impactful. And then we also have a call on Tuesdays, how to set up your bookkeeping business for success. We talk a little bit about the things that you need to do to get your back office set up and how to follow along in that course. And then we show you how to make some changes on your website. So we actually fully customize and design your website for you for free when you join the Academy, as long as you opt to use our program, which is ClickFunnels. And there is a small monthly fee for that program, but if you do utilize it, we will design your website completely for free. And then we hold these calls every Tuesday to show you exactly how to make any small changes or tweaks to your website that you might want to make at any given point, which is really powerful, because then if you ever need to change anything, you can do it in 30 seconds instead of having to pay an IT person or finagle WordPress or some other complicated program to be able to make those changes. So we love offering that feature. We also offer sales training, and every other week we do a training on how to talk to clients. What does it look like when you have that sales conversation? Luckily in our field, everyone needs, if you have a business, you need bookkeeping. So it's really easy to get clients without having to feel like a salesperson. So we show you how to do that on these sales calls. We also have Canada coaching calls going on right now, and UK coaching calls as well. If you're in either one of those countries, we have those for your specific time zones as well. And let's see, did I miss anything besides the new feature, which I'm going to go over? This is a new weekly Zoom call that we're rolling out. I'll go over that here in a second. You do get access to all of the coursework, like I mentioned. We also offer free financial statement reviews. So if you have a client and you just want that peace of mind knowing that their financials that you prepared are correct, you submit it to our team and we will review it, and we'll send you a detailed video back, anywhere from like 15 to 45 minutes, depending on the complexity of your client. And we'll tell you everything in which you did right, and we'll let you know if anything needs to be changed or modified. So that's a really awesome feature that nobody else offers. And so we're really excited to be able to offer that. And then for brand new people joining the Academy, one of the most common things is feeling like really nervous when you get your first client. So one of the things we offer is unlimited personal Zoom calls with our team when you get your first client. So you find the client, they sign your engagement letter that we show you how to do, and now it's time to actually do their work, and then you freak out. So what happens is you book a call with us, and we get on the call and we say, this is so great, totally normal. Here's what you do, step 1, step 2, step 3, and we show you how to do it. Then we let you go do it. then you book a call with us and come back and say, okay, I did that. Can you check my work and tell me what to do next? And that's exactly what we do. And so we'll do that for an unlimited amount of time that you need for that first client. And then after you get through that whole process one time, you are going to feel so much more confident to be able to do this for more and more clients down the road, because 80% of what we do is exactly the same for each client over and over again, basic data entry. And so there's just a little bit, 20% of it is just some skills that you have to learn and master as far as learning how to put together financial statements and how each different industry varies a little bit. So that's the features of the Bookkeeper Academy currently. I don't think I left anything out, but there's so many, sometimes I do. But the new feature that we are rolling out that you're going to get access to for free if you join before September 15th is EFT calls. Okay, so what is EFT? So we're offering like weekly calls right now. And EFT is also sometimes called tapping. And it's actually a method to quickly clear subconscious programs and limiting beliefs. So on these calls, we are addressing any emotional blocks that students have that hinders them in business success. So anything that's holding you back, a lot of times we find out that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, that there's actually some other like money mindset blocks, emotional blocks, trauma that we experienced as a child, different things like that can actually affect your decisions and affect everything you do in your adult life. And so being able to get past those so that you can actually live your ideal lifestyle and like actually reach the kind of success that you deserve, sometimes you have to break past those before you can actually get to that success. So we want to make sure that we're helping people from every aspect of business building, not just learning how to do bookkeeping, not just learning how to quote clients, but learning how to have an amazing business and really enjoy it and really have a true transformational lifestyle to reach your ideal lifestyle. So one of the ways that we've decided that we can help people with that is by offering these EFT tapping calls. And it's really, really helped a lot of the students in the academy so far, which is why we're doing it weekly. So let me explain a couple of the different things that we've helped students with during these calls. We've helped them with a self-sabotage cycle. So sometimes people get into this mode where they're actually sabotaging their own success and their own happiness, and they aren't even necessarily realizing that their actions are doing that. So maybe you might know some people in your life that do that, or maybe that's something that you do. You self-sabotage your own happiness and your own success, and you don't even really understand why you're doing that or realizing you're doing it. So we've helped a lot of people be able to break that self-sabotage cycle. We also have some students that suffer from extreme procrastination. They're afraid to move forward, so they put it off and they put it off. Have you ever, swept something under the rug and not wanted to move forward and just kind of left it there? And then you feel that like pressure and that guilt from not getting it done, not doing it, but you can't make yourself do it. So those are things we've been helping with on the EFT calls. And Eileen from our sales team, she does the sales coaching, and she also does these EFT calls and is certified in EFT and tapping. So she is so much fun to work with, guys, and you will love it. If you are one of the lucky ones to get to book a call with her to talk on the discovery calls, you're in for a real treat. And we are so excited and honored to be able to offer this and have Eileen come in and coach this with all the students. So some of the other things that Eileen has helped other students with is anxiety and nervousness. We've had, everyone feels that way when they get on a discovery call with a potential client, and helping people manage that and eliminate those emotions whenever they get on a call so that they can actually talk to a person. And that's what you got to do to be able to grow your business, and keeping those blockages from happening so that you can achieve success is really important. So she's helped to have people really reduce their anxiety and nervousness around getting on those calls. We've helped people avoid that have problems avoiding when they want to finish something, like they have trouble finishing things, completing tasks and projects and follow through. So the EFT calls are really helping people with that. There's lots of people that have a terrible fear of failure in our world with all the pressure of society and things like that. People have a lot of fear of failure. So these EFT calls are really helping students eliminate that fear and just take steps moving forward and accomplishing things, even though these fears pop up. So we've actually been able to physically feel, our students have physically felt better, but we can actually physically see these things like dissipating from their face, from their aura, being able to see these problems fade away so that they can break past them and like really have some serious success in their business. So I'm really, really excited to be announcing that one of our new features is this weekly EFT call with Eileen in our academy to really help our students holistically, not just financially, not just learning how to run a business, but really helping them from the inside out so that they can not only have a great business, but lead an amazing life as well. And as you guys probably know, being parents, there's always a million things to learn, a million things to work on. You basically have to be a psychiatrist. So this kind of stuff like really helps you in your parenting skills too, and just having like healthy relationships in life as well. So we're all about trying to help you have an amazing life. And this bookkeeping business is the vehicle to do so. But there's a lot of things that we love to help you guys with as you're going on this journey and building this business. So I'm really excited to roll out that feature. It's going to be great. Let's see, I'm going to check our questions real quick. And before I have to wrap things up, since I've got to be interviewed on another podcast in a few minutes, let's see. Kelly says, I accidentally took off a client. How can I get them back? I'm not really sure what that means, Kelly. You might have to post in the group and ask. Dawn says, I have an appointment with Shireen on Wednesday. Awesome, Dawn. You are going to love talking to Shireen. She is awesome and super fun. It'll be great. Let's see. Diane says, our sales team is wonderful and would enjoy speaking to you. Ask them any questions. Absolutely. Andrea says, so excited for my call tomorrow. Awesome, Andrea. We are excited as well. Alicia says she's guilty of procrastination. Yes, everyone has like different personality quirks that they have to deal with. And I've seen quite a few people that have procrastination. I've seen a lot of people with money block issues from their childhood. So there's a lot of little things that you can work on that will really help tremendously if you can eradicate some of those things. Marcy says she would benefit so much from that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And Kelly says she's also guilty of procrastination and fear of failure. Yep. Who isn't? We'll just help you take care of all of that stuff so you can truly live the life that you dream about. Megan says, I am about to join the academy and I am so excited. Awesome. We are so excited for you as well. So this was a really great call, guys. I am super excited. Hate to cut it short, but I do got to go get on that podcast. And I'm going to be here. We're here every Tuesday at 11 Central. Next week, I'm going to be on vacation, hopefully as long as I don't get a negative COVID test result and or a positive one, I guess. So next week we'll still be here at the same time, but it's going to be all of our student mentors on a round table. So jot your questions down, bring your questions to the webinar so you can ask them anything that you want to ask them, and they'll let you know all about their journey. So, all right, I hope you guys all have a great week and we'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.